Hello, 25-year-old Mia. It's 20-year-old Mia. You saw Dodie do this, and you wanted to also do a note to your future self, because why not? It's fun. Look at me doing the 40-year-old PTA mom jive thing. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about where I'm at right now, and then I'll ask you some questions about then, and hopefully you are skilled enough with the computer to be able to post an update in 5 years from now if you were able to do that. Anyway, so we'll start. So, hello, my name is Mia, as you know. I'm 20 years old. Um, it is currently 1:33 in the morning on October 24th, 2020. We are currently in the middle of a pandemic right now, but that's okay because you don't have COVID. Hopefully, you won't get COVID. That's a little nerve-wracking, but it's still a little scary, but it's okay because we're all good in the house and we're quarantining, sort of. Anyway, you are involved in a church group called Crossroads, and your most recent shows that you've watched are The Good Place, you're rewatching Anohana, Schitt's Creek, and a couple other ones that are in there. The last seasons just came out, so you cried during Schitt's Creek, the final season, which you don't do very often. Do you still not cry very often? I feel like that will always hold true. Um, your favorite food is still sushi. Your family's doing okay. Everyone's alive. Not Gizmo though. That's kind of a thing that happened. Yeah, last month Gizmo was 15 and he passed away. Um, and I'm sure you are still looking to adopt another Pekingese for your future kids one day. Um, are you married yet? You're 25. I don't think so. But are you? Are you at least engaged? Please tell me you're engaged. You're 25. Get it together, girl. I don't think you'll have kids, because that seems a little irrational. Yeah, you're 25. I don't know what kind of timing this is. Anyway, is your best friend still John? Is that still a thing? Because he is currently your best friend and has been for years. Don't drop the ball on that. um, your your favorite hobby is still writing letters to pen pals. You've got multitudes of letters and postcards and drawers. You still love playing golf, although this year's been hard with the pandemic. Your phone, because I remember Dodie did this, your phone looks like this. Looks like this. It's the Scooch case. You're currently listening to Shrieg Shrieg by The Who, and your background is a tiny house. Like the inside of a tiny house. So, do you still want a tiny house? Do you own a tiny house? Oh man, if you own a tiny house. You are currently going to Stony Brook University. You went to two other colleges before this. You went to, well, yeah, two other colleges. We're not going to name them. This is the internet. Um, what do I want to ask? What do I want to ask? I had so many questions in the car earlier for myself, which is a weird concept. Okay, question number one, which is irrelevant. Are ponchos jackets? Because we're still doing the random question thing, and I can't seem to know the answer to this. It depends on if there's sleeves or not, apparently. So I've heard. Other questions. What are you doing for a living? You're 25. Yeah, what are you doing? What you want to be doing right now is being a sustainability supervisor. We don't know how we're going to get there yet because we just found out that's a job like a month ago. So if you're doing that, cool. If you're not doing that, what are you doing? I'm pretty sure you're going to still be in the sustainability fields because that's what you're really passionate about. But like, I wonder if there's like a crazy career change. Like, you decide to be an English teacher or like be a therapist. I don't think you're gonna be a therapist, but I don't know. Anything's possible. I'm 20. Like, what am I doing? This shirt still exists. It's the most Mia shirt I could possibly wear right now. If you still have it in 5 years, God bless you. That means your clothes will never change, you will never get a new wardrobe, and you will stay in 8th grade forever. Anyway. What else? What other questions do I have? What is the biggest change you've made in the last 5 years? I feel like that's a big question. I know that 5 years ago, I was 15, and that was maybe the worst stage of my life ever. So hopefully, it doesn't repeat itself in the next 5 years. Because the last 5 years, you've been doing okay. But the next 5 years are a little scary. Because I'm a little afraid of the future. I'm not super afraid of the near future. I'm afraid of the far future. But 25 seems a little far. I don't know. 5 years is a long time. It's a long time. But I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're still drinking tea and occasionally lighting some candles and taking all the clutter out of your life. Yeah. Are you in love? Are you in love? You're at a weird time in your life right now, Mia. You're chilling right now, right here. You've been single for like, I think we're up to like 8 months now. Yeah. It's the longest you've ever been single since you were 15. How does that feel? You tried reconnecting with some of your exes? Yeah, that went about as good as you thought it did. Or thought it's going to be. Yeah, it's not good. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be good. But have you found love from now until then? Because I really hope so. I really hope we haven't given up on love completely yet. Please, Mia. We need that in our life right now. I'm encouraging you from 5 years in the past. Come on, we're bringing it back in. I'm going to bring you in real close. Ready? Come here, come here, come here, come here. I have a secret to tell you. It's gonna be okay. It's really gonna be okay. Stop stressing about all the things I'm about to stress you out about. You don't need to be married. You don't need kids. You don't need all these things. You need to be okay with some tea. That's the one exception. You need some tea, but then you need to be okay. Okay? Okay. That's all I had to tell you. So I'm gonna go back over here, and I'm gonna keep asking you some questions. Did you end up moving to Lake George? Or in the area, like Queensbury-ish? Did you end up doing that? I don't know. I hope so. I hope you ended up moving up there, or at least you have plans. Because I would hate to live in the city, but I'm afraid I might need to for the job I want. So let me know how that goes. Oh man, so many questions. Are you more minimalistic and sustainable than you were at 20? Or are you more sustainable now, I guess, at 25? I keep forgetting I'm talking to my 25-year-old self. Are the worst things that have happened to you still what I would perceive as the worst things that happened to me? Which means, like, it's behind us. Hopefully. Hopefully it's not in the future, but if it is, we'll see. Your mother's doing okay. She's living her best life. Things are okay, you know, as good as they can be, living in close quarters with people in COVID times. Things with your father are not as great. Your relationship with him is good, but his health is... So, like, we'll see. Let me know how that goes, because as it stands, he can't walk. So, hopefully, in 5 years from now, that will still be the biggest problem I have. We're gonna hope and pray for that. How many different colors did you dye your hair? It's red now. I'm very interested because I know you don't dye your hair a lot, but I know that it expresses a lot about who you are. Did you cut your hair short again? I hope so. I hope you cut your hair short again. I'm saying this as though, like, I'm not me. um, but I hope you did cut your hair short again, and I really hope you made a decision this time whether or not you want it to stay short or stay long. Because, like, we both know. Listen, girl, we both know that this is the length that looks best. But does it feel the best? Because that's important. Let me show you some things around the room. Oh yeah, I put up the Christmas lights that you left in the kitchen. I wanted to make it more festive, so that's what I did. We still have Bunny. Bunny's still around. She will forever be in your life. I know that, but like she's currently like I see her every day, and it just makes me comfy and happy. Let's see. You're trying gardening. You're really trying. You're trying to grow garlic in the kitchen right now in a shot glass that you don't even drink shots at, but you just use for other purposes. But you wrote plant on the mug, and then you put the dots on it, and then you put some pepper seeds in here that you ate and then tried to grow, and it grew, and it was like the most exciting thing that happened to you this year. So are you still growing plants? Do you know how to do that? Are you composting? Are you composting? I hope so. I'm mainly doing this video because October is usually a weird month for you. Like, you never remember what happens in October. Ever. Like, I think it's like Halloween and Anthony's wedding last year. Was that a year ago? Anthony got married a year ago. Olivia was born a year ago. Do they have more kids? I swear they're gonna have a boy, and if not, they're at least having at least one more child. Aunt Melissa, Uncle Ryan, I'm calling it right now. You're having a boy, and you're gonna have one more child. I'm calling it. They're gonna have a tribe. Like, it's literally it's already a tribe, but what else? What else do I have to ask? Are Anthony and Myra, like, are they having a baby? It's gonna be I'm gonna be 25. So Anthony will be 25. And then Myra will be 23. She'd have graduated nursing school by then. Oh, are they having children? I'm calling it right now. They're gonna have children. And if not, I'm calling it by the end of this year at 25. They will be pregnant. I'm calling it now. Are gender reveals still a thing? I hope not. Are you learning a new language? Did you connect with your Sicilian roots? Did you travel around the world yet? Did you leave the country? You've never left the country so far. You've been to Hawaii, but you've never been anywhere else aside from the America. That's where we live. The only place you ever want to go to is Ireland right now, and Japan is like a never gonna happen kind of thing, because the plane is absurd. But Ireland, did you get there yet? Please tell me you did, because all you listen to all the time is Irish music, and you love it, and you know you love it, and I hope you still do, because it is a bop, it is a jam, and I am just talking with my hands a lot today. We're living the dream. It is so late, and I didn't really sleep for the last 2 days, even though I took medication. We're living. I'll show you a couple other things around my room. It's really messy, so please. I know we came to terms with the fact that you're a minimalist, but it don't look like you're a minimalist. It don't look like that at all, especially because you just hosted a fall festival at Crossroads by yourself. Remember? You painted all the little glass jars? 1,000,000 of them, and it took you 6 weeks to do it, but it came out great, and everything worked out, and everyone loved it. Do you remember that? The Apple launching? Yeah? Do you remember that? How's Jamie? How's Austin? Do you still talk to Jake? Do you still talk to Andrew? Who do you still talk to from that group? Do you still talk to Craig? We're cleaning out Craig's house tomorrow. I hope. It's also Grandma VG's birthday tomorrow. Is she still alive? It's a little scary. Anyway, so this is, if we can actually, move the computer, that'd be phenomenal. So here we go. So we have that. We've got this. We've got the closet. We have all these things. See, all that under there is like the postcard stuff. The desk is a mess. But we've got the record player that you got from Grandma VG. It's the ceiling. Look at how pretty the ceiling is. And then, the giant wall that just never ever ends. It's amazing. It's the best thing you've ever created in your life, and it will probably remain that way until you have children, which, as we've established, you probably will not have at the age of 25. I hope you do, though. I hope you have your life together by 25. I don't think you will. Have you figured out how taxes work? Or healthcare? Or insurance? Or car payments? Where do you live? Like mortgages? You're probably renting something because you're 25. You probably don't own something unless you're married. Right? Is that how that works? I need to get it together if I'm gonna impress myself by age 25. Man. How are your cousins? How is everyone? Is everyone doing okay? I hope so. Family's still very important to you right now. It was a little iffy for a couple years, but that was because of, your parents getting divorced and all that. It finally went through this year, which is great. My father has a woman named Mary in his life, but she's moving this week. Are they still together? I don't even know. It's 5 years. But are they? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know all these things. Please make a response video. Do you know how to edit videos at this point in your life? Please, Lord in heaven, tell me you do. Because you keep making videos on a computer in the iPhoto thing, because you don't know how to edit videos, and you don't want to pay for a good quality camera, so the whole thing is grainy, and the audio is terrible, and nothing is edited, so nothing makes sense in your videos. But it's very candid, and now we're at 17 and a half minutes, and it's just me. So, on that note, I really hope you're doing okay. And this is a note from 20-year-old Mia. You've been worrying for a very long time now that, do you think that 5-year-old Mia would be proud of the Mia that you are today as a 20-year-old? And I really didn't know that answer. And now I'm thinking about it, and I think at 25 I'm going to be very proud of you. Because I know you're really going to try. I know you're actually trying now. Something clicked. We don't know what it was, but something clicked. Your depression's going to be fine. Your anxiety's going to be fine. Your possible depersonalization thing is going to be fine. You're going to be okay. People are going to come and go in your life. You will fall in love. You will fall out of love. Hopefully something sticks. But you're going to be okay. And you have 20-year-old Mia cheering you on, and she is going to work really hard to become 25-year-old Mia, because 25-year-old Mia seems scary a little bit, but 25-year-old Mia seems like she's going to be really brave, because if she's 25, oh man, what am I going to do? and then in 5 years, you'll make a video for 30-year-old Mia. And that is in 10 years from now, and oh my god, if I don't have children, I'm going to cry. I'll be a single mom, I'll adopt some kids, pick them up off the street. Oh man. I don't even know. I hope you're doing okay. I really do. I keep saying that, but it makes me a little nervous to think that I'm not. But I think 25 is going to be a great year. You can go clubbing. Girl, go clubbing. You can't go clubbing right now. Go to the city, get a drink or two, and live your best life. Get on a pair of heels you know you can't walk in. Wear a first buy, and then wear a sexy dress that everyone's gonna think you're drop dead gorgeous in. Volumize that hair, like girl. Yes. Do all the things. Be all the things. Never lose the ambition. You can do this. I hope you're doing well. I love you. You're gonna be fine. You're 25. Realistically, you are still incredibly young. You don't necessarily need to have children, but please think about it. That's all you want to be right now. You need. I hope at 25. I know I keep talking about kids, and I'm sorry I'm stressing you out, Mia, because like I know that I am, but you are looking for a purpose in life, and right now that's what you have to look forward to. And I hope that you either find a newer or better purpose, or at least one that you can achievably maintain before the age of 25. So, so with that, I will say goodbye. Excuse me. I will say goodbye, and I hope that you continue doing the best you can, because it is good. It is good enough. It is absolutely 100% good enough. So, I love you, and have a very good night. And I'll see you in 5 years.